Alright guys, here we are with our workout 10-11. Alright, we're going to be starting off with Tabata. That means the scale is going to be 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. Okay, so it's going to bring the heart rate up pretty quickly. You're going to have a small amount of time to recover, but the movements are fairly easy to teach, so you won't require any equipment if that makes you feel any better. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start up with moving. Okay, go ahead and start out with a couple jumping jacks. Let's go ahead and do 20 jumping jacks to start off, followed by 20 runner stretch. Okay, and the next thing you guys are going to go for is going to be 20 sumo jumps. Okay, so think jumping jack, but you're only reaching down instead of extending your arms. Okay, so you're going to do 20 of these, and then lastly you're going to do 10 bootstrappers. Great, so you're going to go ahead and do that sequence twice just to get you guys warmed up and going. Okay, for your skill you're going to need a timer if you have one. 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. If not, I would suggest maybe counting 20 reps and then resting for 10 seconds, counting 20 reps and resting for 10 seconds. That might be a good way to go with it. Okay, so first thing we have is sit-ups. All right, so leaning back, you guys can place your legs up, down, butterfly, and reaching all the way through. So we're gonna go ahead and do 20 seconds of sit-ups, and you're gonna go ahead and rest for 10, and then you're gonna repeat this for a total of 8 times. So 20 on, 10 off, 8 times for sit-ups. Once this is done, you're gonna take a bit of a rest. It's going to be 1 minute rest before we do our next Tabata, which is also 20 minutes. 20 seconds of work and then 10 seconds of rest. And for this one, we're going to do Superman. Okay, so for Superman, for back extensions, you're going to go ahead and make sure that your neck is nice and neutral. You're going to go ahead and come up. And if you notice, you just have a nice squeeze of the glutes here. Okay, and back down. So we're going to go for 20 seconds of back extensions or Superman. Okay, and then you're going to rest for 10. Again, you're going to do this for a total of 8 rounds. If the back extensions are making your lower back a little uncomfortable, try widening your stance with the feet a little bit. Okay, so coming out a little wider might help you target different muscles in your glutes instead of you focusing on hyperextending on the back. Okay, so you guys can play with that range. So it'll be Tabata sit-ups, rest 1 minute, and then Tabata back extensions. Okay, so it'll be a quick warmer upper for that. That's going to be your quick skill. After your skill, we're going to go ahead and get started with the workout. And our workout for today, we have 5 rounds. Okay, so we have 20, let me read it. We have 20 push-ups, 30 air squats, and 40 sit-ups. So 20, 30, 40, 5 rounds of that. So we're going to go ahead and start with the push-ups. You have the options of starting your push-up full range, okay, all the way down, all the way up. You can go off the knee, same thing, making sure the chest comes to the floor but not disengaging at the bottom. And then the last one, it's what we call a snake push-up. So you see how I'm peeling myself off the floor, ending in a full extended plank position. Okay, so that's going to be your option for your push-ups. After that, we have our 30 air squats, which most of you guys are very familiar with. Making sure your chest is nice and tall. Keep looking forward. I like putting my hands out in front just for leverage. I'm gonna go ahead and step back. Okay, making sure that you're getting at least parallel. So this here is not a full squat. You want to be able to at least get to parallel here. Stand, squeeze the glutes. Okay, so we're gonna go for your 30 air squats, and lastly, you have more sit-ups. Okay, so you're gonna go for 40 sit-ups all the way through. So 5 rounds of 20 push-ups, 30 air squats, and 40 sit-ups. If 5 rounds is too much for you, go ahead and complete 3 rounds for time. Okay, don't give yourself a hard time over it. It's a lot of work. Your goal is to finish it as fast as possible, but doing 5 rounds maybe at that amount of reps might be a little too much, and it's going to defeat the purpose. We want you to be able to have a good pace all the way through. All right, so once you are done with your 5 or your 3 rounds, you are done with the workout. Just make sure you get yourself a good stretch after, and that's all for today.